सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Those who are hiding behind my camera, kindly let me see your beautiful faces. Now you cannot sleep. You can sit down, Amma. They said there is a chair there also. You be the chairperson. You are hiding. Okay. We'll start with a simple understanding. Everything happens only in the mind. Nothing happens to body. Like when we do namaskar, salutations, we go to the temple, we see there Bhagwan Sri Krishna, and we go and do namaskar. Who is benefited? Is God benefited? Is our body benefited? Or the mind is benefited? When we respect anybody, the person who is respected is not benefited. The one who is extending respect, he is benefited. Basics of life. So if we really want to walk the spiritual life, the first principle is this understanding. We must learn to respect everything and every being. Therefore, Taittiriya Upanishad says, Vedamanuchacharyonte vasina manushasti satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayaan ma pramadaha acharyaya priyam dhanamarutya prajatantum ma vyavachhetsi satyanna pramaditavyam dharmanna pramaditavyam bhutyaina pramaditavyam matrudevo bhava pitrudevo bhava Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. These are the different stages through which we are taught by our scriptures that we have to learn, respect everybody in this. So first of all, Matru Devo Bhava. If mother and father are in front of us, if we have to salute, do namaskar, first mother, then father. If you are in a temple, there is a God as well as your Guru. First salute Guru and then God. So, Matru Devo Bhava. So we are learned. So whenever we respect somebody, What exactly the respect means? It means we discover fulfillment. Like I move around the world for nothing. And then, like this mama, I come across so many people. And then they will be coming and talking and telling, Swamiji, I have never seen you. But sometimes I try to play fool because I don't remember anything in my life. My mind is completely empty. So to hide my ignorance, I tell sometimes, Mama, I think I have seen you somewhere. Then she tells, Swamiji, I am meeting you for the first time. Cut. So when they come and see me for the first time, they feel so happy. I get nothing. Whether you listen or you don't listen, whether you are benefited or not benefited, what do I get? 2 times lunch and dinner. If I can have the ability to sustain myself without food and water, I will stop talking. Friends. So when they tell the Swamiji, we are extremely benefited, we don't know how much to thank you. No, what is benefited? Is the body benefited? No, is the mind. So the first principle we have to learn that everything happens to the mind. Nothing happens to the body. When somebody is having some health issue, so during the daytime, we will be talking all about, see, pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. And then we go to sleep, deep sleep. That time where the pain has gone, because in deep sleep, the mind has dissociated itself from the body identification. Who is Guru? Guru is our ability to learn from our own experiences in the light of the scriptural authority. This example I give a number of times. Very simple to understand. Food is in the plate. Where is the hunger? Plate is not hungry. The hunger is in the pet, in the stomach. So if you simply keep looking at the food, will your hunger go? If you simply keep on chanting the menu, padai, sambar, chutney, nothing. It will not go. Then that food must be lifted from the plate, and you can't directly put in the stomach. It has to go through the proper channel. So it is put in the mouth, then chewing, mastication, mixed with the digestive fluid, saliva, etc. Then it enters through the pharynx, to the esophagus, goes to the stomach, and then the digestion begins. The moment the food reaches the stomach, then hunger is satiated. If this is clear, where is the problem? Problem is not in the world. Problem is not in the body. Problem is in the mind. So, to solve that hunger, you can't give lectures and solve the hunger. Appropriate things are required to satiate the hunger. In the same manner, problems are in the mind. What are the problems in the mind? The problems in the mind are, we are all carrying 4 or 5 types of wrong notions in our life. We are all notional personalities. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful, I am married, I am unmarried. So many things. How many of we are? And according to each notion, we have got different set of experiences. As a wife, I have got different experience. As a mother, I have got different experience. As a mother-in-law, I have got different experience. So the truth is, who is suffering? Is the wife suffering? Is the mother-in-law suffering? Suffering. So these wrong notions that we carry, they need to be corrected. By looking at the food, hunger is not satiated. By simply going to satsang and listening and keeping the Guru in a frame and crucify him on the wall, don't come down, hang there. No, that Guru must descend. Where there is a problem. The problem is in our mind. Like the gross food must go in our stomach through proper channel, then only the hunger is satiated. In the same manner, wrong notions are the problem. Right understanding is required. So, the problems of wrong notions are sorted out by right understanding. If you take any other path other than Vedanta Shastra, if you are a lazy person, why do you put if okay? If you are a lazy person, then what will be the spiritual practice? See, now I am not lazy. Now I am very fresh. I wake up in the morning at 10 o'clock. That means earlier, God knows. Okay. So what is happening? We are changing the definitions of I. Am I audible to all? There was some connection between the two towers. You are listening to them or me? So, when the one notion is replaced by another notion, we continue to be in the samsara. See, earlier notion, I am not married. Next notion, now I am married. I think it was better when I was not married. I don't know why did I get married. See, friends. So we are all leading only notional lives. Earlier, I was a strict non-vegetarian. Now, I don't take every day non-vegetarian. Once in a blue moon I take. So the problem is that of I. See, friends. And therefore, when we go to satsang, listen to any Mahatmas, don't get tugged up or stapled into a person. Hold on to the principle. And those who are obsessed with food, observe that. The vegetarian people, they talk so ill about non-vegetarians. Now what business we have got, what others eat? One vegetarian fellow was talking to me. Swamiji, when I see these non-vegetarian people, I feel they are the mobile graveyards of the dead animals. You can see how much pernicious poisoning must be in his mind. Understand what right we have got to talk about anybody's lifestyle. They have no business. But then I am vegetarian, holier than thou. Then there is new brand also, you know. I am not vegetarian. I am vegan. You have to tell it in a style. You can't say I am vegan. No, 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 vegan. So what is happening? We are replacing the notions. Notion replacement will only make our life miserable. Therefore, notions about ourselves. Then notions about the world. You are all exported from India, is it not? In our eyes, not real Indians. See? So when you are here all the time, what is the main theme? Back home in India, see? So Indians are better than the non-Indians. So for us, the notion that this place is better, that place is not better, etc. So notion about ourselves, notion about the world, then the third, notion about spiritual practice. Spiritual practice for us is Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam. I have gone to Varanasi, then I have gone to Ayodhya and south also. I have gone. Who asked you? Holier than thou. Have you gone? Wrong notion about the spiritual practice. And wrong notion about God. God is there. Himalayas. Yeah, I know few of them. One family, their son is here in Google and very cute. The father is retired Bhabha Atomic Energy Research Scientist. Mother is IITian. The boy is very bright. And he is with Google in a very top position. I said, what made you come down? Swamiji, we are from Almoda. There is no life there. In Bombay, there is only death. Is there life in Bombay? Our notion is, if I change the place, then I will discover God. God realization. And the ultimate, what is God realization? One person asked me this question, Swamiji, don't quote my example in your lectures. I say, I will not tell the name, but I will quote. Because I don't study. Do you know why? You are all my gurus. I learn from you. Want to know who is Guru? You are all my gurus. You are having sufficient problems and issues of your life. Yet, you find time for the spiritual quest. I am a full-timer. And yet, I have got complaints. See, friends. So, this man asked me this question. Swamiji, please don't quote my example, but tell me, after God realization, how do you feel? I feel tickling. What reply can you give? How do you feel? I ask, you answer my question. That will be the answer to your question. After you take food up to the nose, how do you feel? The experience which is spoken of is in the field of matter. This is a big hall, well lit, cool, all very nice people are around. You can talk about. What can you talk about your own being? I am, I am, I am. What can you talk? Therefore, what is Guru? So, like the problem is inside and the food is outside. Problem is in our mind and understanding is with the Mahatmas. Now the knowledge that the Mahatmas have, that knowledge must be transferred through Bluetooth in your system, and then only it will be effective. And how it can be transferred? Only if we are ready to change ourselves. And we can change ourselves only if we are ready to drop our wrong notions in these 4 areas. Drop our wrong notions and do not create new notions. The moment wrong notions are dropped without creating new notions, you have discovered Guru in your heart. And it can happen only if we are ready to drop wrong notions, adopt the right understanding and work on it. Nobody can do it for you. Therefore, who is a Guru? Guru is our ability to learn. If we refuse to learn, even if Sakshat Bhagwan Krishna comes and tells us, we'll argue with him. शादी करके दिखाओ. Bhagwan will tell, शादी करके दिखाओ. Are you comparing with me? See, so many of them, yet I was happy. One person asked me this question, Swamiji, we have got 2 important gods in our religion, Ram and Krishna. What should we learn from whom? I said, from Bhagwan Ram, learn to be quiet, don't talk. And from Bhagwan Krishna, don't take life seriously. He has not taken anything seriously. Somebody praised him, he didn't bother. Somebody abused him, Shishupal, he didn't bother. One man asked me this question. You call Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan. He who is married 16,108, how can he be God? I said, excuse me, are you married? Yes. Are you happy? Swamiji, this is not a question. I said, but this is the answer to your question. Are you happy? A little bit. Then I told him, after marrying 16,108, you are still happy. He has to be God. And not only that, could you make your wife happy? Swamiji, this is Ashakyanushthan, impossible undertaking. No husband can make a wife happy. I said, Bhagwan Krishna made all of them happy. He has to be God. See, friends, therefore, we have to learn from every single experience, and that learning ability in us has to be invoked. The learning ability in us is Sadguru. Sat is only one. We are taught right from childhood, this is the red color, this is the green color, this is the yellow color. We are taught. In the same manner, if somebody refuses to learn, even God will not be able to help us. Therefore, my friends, please remember this principle. Don't run after persons in life. Live on the basis of principles. Friends, and what is the principle of life? We are here in this universe. When we go to university, what for we go? To learn. We don't go there to teach unless we have acquired that qualification. So we have to learn. This is the topic which comes in Bhagavad Mahapuran, I think second canto. A king in the Bhagavad Mahapuran, he happens to go for, I will not tell you the names and all that, make it complicated. He goes for a walk with his people on the banks of Ganges, at the base of Himalayas. And there he comes across a Avadhuta, relax, no tension. When we went to earlier house, whose house we went? We went to Jaya Vijaya's house. There all the Maharanis have come to see me. Many times I feel they look at me as if I am from the zoo. Somebody, we have come to see you, not to listen. And then one of them asked this question. Swamiji, how come you are so relaxed? And when did you get realization? If you are able to learn from every single experience, the Sadguru is born in your heart. So in Bhagavad story, this Avadhut Maharaj, he was on the banks of Ganges, relaxed, no tension of any kind. So this king asked, Sir, how come you have no kingdom, you have no army, you have no wealth, you have no wives, you have no children? How come you are so happy and relaxed? His answer was, therefore, we have put our happiness somewhere else. Upanishad says, na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amrutatva manashu parena nakam nihitam guhayam vibrajate yadyatayo vishanti vedanta vijnana sunishchitatha sannyasa yoga yataya shuddha sattvaha te brahma lokeshu parahanta kale paramrutat parimuchanti sarve. In between, I quote these shlokas just to impress upon you. I know Sanskrit. Friends, that great master was none other than Bhagwan Dattatreya. So when the king asked this question, how come you have nothing and yet you are so relaxed? So be attentive. Is it not our experience? Invoke the Sadguru in your heart. Sat is one. Sadguru is one. If somebody writes his name Sadguru, doesn't become a Sadguru. We call out of respect and love Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. If he is the real Jagat Guru, why he failed to teach Duryodhan, Dushasan, Dhritarashtra, Shishupal? You can't teach anybody. We have to learn. And that learning ability is common for everyone. Whether a child learns how to walk or an IT professional learns how to misappropriate the data, learning is the same. So our learning ability we have to invoke, then alone we have understood or we are surrendering at the feet of Guru Maharaj. Friends, then you will see every single experience of our life is our Guru. Now you will have 101 occasions to learn. One or two examples because of the child I remember one. See, our human children when they are born, like the animals, they don't start walking. They simply lie down, tied down in a bandage, and then the child is lying down on his back and is watching around. Everybody is walking. Come on, I'm here only. What is wrong with me? So let me also walk. Then he starts walking in the air. The child first does the leg. Come on, I'm not moving here. Something is wrong somewhere. Then he himself discovers. No child has ever asked the mother or the father, Mummy, when you were born, how did you learn walking? No. They learn. And then the child will come on the stomach and become a reptile. Even then he is not fast. Then he or she will come on the knees and the hands. Even then it is not perfect. Then hold the curtain or the table or the wall, somehow stand. And with the help she starts walking. And then one day gives up that hold on the wall and puts one step, be attentive, puts one step and falls. Imagine a child, if the child stops there, no, if I step, I fall down, I will not learn. Whole life he will never be able to walk. What we have to learn from the child, then the child is our Guru. First, be committed. Spiritual life is not a tension, but it is a commitment. And what is the commitment? This thing. I am telling you, I guarantee you will not do it, but yet I will tell you. Take a nice copy and write the title of your copy, What I have learned today. Every day, learn only one thing. In the whole day, can't we learn one thing? Write down. Second day, third day. Don't do ditto. No. Every day, something new you have to learn. This is what Bhagwan Dattatreya, the Avadhuta, told that king. See? So, when he was so relaxed, cheerful and happy, the king asked, who is your guru? Who gave you this? He said, I am not a poor person like any dumb fool. Who is a poor person? He has got only one lungi and one shirt. I am rich. I have got dozens of lungis and dozens of shirts. In the same manner, I am not a daridri, poor, to have one guru. Then I have got 24 gurus. Really? What they taught you? They didn't teach me anything. Then I learned from them. And who are the gurus? Includes everything. Starting from the space up to a prostitute. See, my friends, Sadguru is ever with us if we are able to learn from every single experience of our life. And for that, the happy mantra which I played in the beginning, that happy mantra will definitely invoke the Sadguru in you. Try everything one by one. Life is a time pass. So what is the meaning of life is a time pass? How I learned? I tell you, my whole spiritual practice is only learning, nothing else. When we learn, we don't forget. When we are taught, we may forget. All of you probably know riding a bicycle or swimming. Once you have learned swimming, has anybody ever forgotten? You can never forget once you learn swimming. You can never forget once you learn how to balance a bicycle. The reason is you don't learn through the mind. What you learn through the mind, you are likely to forget. Suppose I ask you, what is the 30th mantra in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita? Oh, I will have to see. But last time you gave a lecture on Bhagavad Gita. Did I? Forgotten. See, friends. Therefore, this knowledge can never be forgotten if you have learned it. Friends, nobody can ever help us in this. But what we do, Guru Maharaj, don't do that. Everybody is our Guru if we can learn from them. So, Bhagavan Dattatreya says, for example, only I'll give 1 or 2 examples. He says, I have learned from space. Space doesn't come and teach us. I have learned from the space. Now what you have learned, sir? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't have the influence of anything on the space, and there are no impressions on the space, whatever the space has supported. These 4 things I learned from the space. This is from the Bhagavad Mahapurana I am telling you. So we appreciate that. Oh, this is what. Don't appreciate. We don't have to give a certificate to the Bhagavad Mahapurana. Now apply on your life. Then you are seeking the truth. Now take this example, which I have given a number of times. See? When I see the red color, my eyes become red? No. When I see the blue color, do the eyes become blue? No. When I see the design, do my eyes become designed? So, what is the position of the space and our vision? Same. Vision supports all colors and forms. When the eyes are seeing the woman, eyes do not become feminine. When seeing the man, they don't become masculine. When seeing a child, The eyes don't become baby. And when seeing an old man doesn't become old. But support all of them. Be very attentive. You have to discover your Guru within you. But what happens? We see the same example. We see the colors and forms, and thereafter, I don't like that color, I don't like this thing, I don't like this. Where from that liking, disliking has come? A newly married couple, 2-3 years or so, I went to their house, and only two of them. So when I went, I saw their drawing room. Then I was reading some newspaper for time pass. So, so she came with the what you call tea or coffee and said, Swamiji, I have seen what you have seen. I said, it's okay. We know we have not painted our house properly. I said, yes, I have seen that. Do you know why? I said, I do not want to know. It is not Bhagwan that I have to know. I don't want to know. No, but I want to tell you. I said, okay. Tell. Do you know, when we got married, we have decided that unless both of us will agree, we will not do anything. Very good. This is called as impossible undertaking. Then what happened? See, I like light pink color, and he likes dark yellow color. And we can't agree on these colors. Therefore, we decided we will not paint. Can you give us some solution? I said, yes. I am a mobile solution van. So, I said, I will ask you a question. I don't like argument. Listen and reply. Okay. Why don't you do one thing? You paint your house dark black like a coal tar. I said, stop. My question. Husband, do you like this color? Hey, I don't like black color inside the house. Very good. Wife, you tell. You like? No, I don't like black color. See, both of you agree. Now tell me what is the logic between what you like, what you don't like. Our whole life is guided by the likes and dislikes, and they have no logic behind it. And we consider we are the most rational personality. This is where the samsara begins. So what we have to learn these things. Don't be enslaved by your personal likes and dislikes. What is our life? Only these two things. I like this, I don't like that. I like the Ram, Ram. If this is practice every moment, you are in tune with the divine Sadguru. So the space doesn't come and teach us. We have to learn from the space. Space supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. The same principle. All our faculties. The nose illuminates every smell. Sugandha or Durgandha. Nose doesn't have any choice. Ears hear every sound, whether it is the chanting of the Lord's name or the braying of a donkey. No problem. Therefore, what is the Sadguru to be invoked in our life? Give yourself zero choice. Mahabharata, so many characters are there. The characters which I like the most are Nakula Sahadev. What is the great need in them? When the war was to be done, that time, to cut the story short, Yudhishthir had no doubt about the war. It has to be fought. Bhima was very much committed to kill Duryodhana and open his chest like a fridge and take out the Coca-Cola heart and drink the blood. He did it. He had no doubt. Then Nakul Sahadev also didn't have any doubt. Doubt was only for Arjun Singh. See? Now, of all the characters, the one I like is Nakul Sahadev. Why? Because their approach was what? We are followers of our eldest brother, Yudhishthir. He knows what is right and what is wrong. So we just follow him. Why think? Therefore, never be a leader in life, be a follower. You will never be miserable. Therefore, when I go any place, here I have come to your Minneapolis, is Mahamaya, she is my guru, she is my boss. So whatever I have to do, what we have to do, Swamiji, get up. So I get up, over. Life becomes so simple. Two things, therefore. Don't give yourself any choice. Lesser the choice, more is the happiness. Zero choice, 100% happiness. See, friends. And this we have to learn. Nobody can teach us. And if we are bent on learning, even God cannot stop us. Don't run after the guru somewhere. Many people ask, Swamiji, please give us mantra. Give me powerful mantra, My guru had given me some mantra and it was not very useful, Can you give me some good mantra? I said, okay. Repeat after me. Okay. He repeats. My mantra is Dhum Dhadaka. Dhum Dhadaka. Swamiji, what is this? Powerful mantra. Hey, friends. The day you are committed to this, and every day we have to learn at least one thing. From everything, every being, every event. Like Bhagavan Dattatreya learned from everything. Can you imagine? Even from a prostitute he learned. What we will do, we'll condemn. Once you are bent upon learning, you will see Sadguru has descended in your heart. Now, the last and the most important aspect is this. See, I keep on moving and learn from every one of you something or the other. Every week, I am on the airport twice. So suitcase has to be filled in and emptied. Regular business. And this must be also your experience. Any suitcase you have, it is always small. Any suitcase. And then you try to put the things that do not go inside. You sit on the suitcase cries, get away. But we want to put the things. Why? There is no space inside. So as you add things in your suitcase, can you add space inside? Without space, can you add the things? What we have to do? We have to create space. How we create space? Then his husband comes and takes Narsimha Rao Garu avatar. Becomes angry. Remove that useless thing. The moment unwanted stuff is removed from the suitcase, immediately space is there, is it not? This is clear. Then suitcase has become your Sadguru if you have learned. Now what we have to learn? We don't have to get Paramatma from somewhere. We can ask a question. Where is Earth? In relation to Sun, in relation to Mars, right? Where are waters? Yes, we can. There are waters. Where is fire? We can tell here is a fire. Where is air? Here is air. Can we ask a question? Where is the space? Exactly the same way. Here, God is not. In Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas Maharaj very clearly writes, Mahe Prakata Kripala Dina Dayala. Bhagwan Rama manifested. Study Bhagavad Mahapuran, 10th canto, there also. Before Devaki and Vasudevaji, Bhagwan Krishna appeared as a 8-year boy with all the ornaments and pitambara and everything. Hey, Prakata Kripala. Here Bhagwan is not. Like where the space is not. But because our suitcase was so overfilled, we were searching for a space. In the same manner, we are so much overfilled with Kama, Krodha, Lova, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, anger, frustration, enmity, memories, that Paramatma is covered by all this garbage. Remove the garbage. Empty yourself. That is the meaning. Na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyage naike amrutatva manashu. Now for this, again, learn from your every experience. When you go to sleep, don't demonstrate. When you go to sleep, what is the process? I am not telling you to go to Himalayas and do japa there. When we go to sleep, what exactly happens? We slowly start giving away everything. Now office, business, achievements, failures, name, fame, everything slowly discarded. Then we come back to our home. After coming home, big house, we leave everything, go to our bedroom. And in the bedroom, we are below the quilt. We give up everything in that room, things and beings. Wife is next to you. You even don't care for her. And then the last Maha Mantra. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Till such time, I and want is, sleep doesn't begin. When this guy who wanted to sleep, when even he is dropped, the sleep begins. Sleep has not come from outside. This is what you are. this experience where experiencer is not born. This experience is unlike any experience. And this experience we go through every day, but we have not recognized this is that. All the gains are in knowledge. Once in London, one Amma was to come and pick me up. So her neighbor said, see, you have to do so many things. I am free. I'll go and pick up Swamiji. She said, but you do not know Swamiji. Don't worry, Swamiji can be seen from anywhere. So he came to the airport. And then one Swami came out of immigration and with the luggage and all that. He came with a garland and gave it to him. He did namaskar. You are Swami Anubhavananda, is it not? He said, no. I am Gadbadananda. You are not Anubhavananda? No. Really say, garland wapas karo. Really say, return the garland. You are not. He said, no, I am not. Then where is he? I don't know. There are about half a dozen Swamis. In every flight, there are so many Swamis come. Now see, gain is always through knowledge, not through action. These are so simple things we have to learn. Every day you get this opportunity to learn. There was one girl recently it happened somewhere. She had a notion that she is not going to secure good marks in her board examination, 12th standard or something like that. And out of that fear, she committed suicide. And result came, she was merit list 3rd or 4th. All the problems are because of this. Learn from every experience. So when these news we learn from that. So when we go to sleep, what we have to learn? Till such time, I want sleep. Till such time, I and want is there, sleep doesn't begin. So, don't go and ask anybody, Maharaj, bless me. Till this time, I have never understood what is blessing. I know blushing, blessing. What blessing? You have to live your spiritual life. And this is what it is. I want. This I and want must disappear. And the day we understand this principle and not tell others, start working on yourself. Then you will be intoxicated by this approach in life. And for that, one technique which I follow, I'll tell you. The technique is, every event and every experience of our life is our spiritual examination. Examinations are what? Principles are taught to you and some problem is given. How important it is. It is not, I have studied. Yes, you have studied. Now face the examination. Oh, that I don't want to face. No, you have to face examination. So what will be the examination? Things happen contrary to what you wanted. So this is the spiritual examination. Are we reacting or responding? Therefore, this Maha Mantra, the happy mantra mala, keep on chanting it regularly. You can make it a repeat one and start. Keep it. Slowly, slowly, sometime it will click. You hear it again and again. One child in Mumbai. Children don't want to get up early and go to school. So she was also sleeping. And the child, the whole family is very close to me. In their house also this mantra goes. All the time. So, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the mother is waking up. Come on, get up, you have to go to school. Finally, the ultimate time came. You go and get ready, your school bus will come, otherwise you will miss the school. The child says, "Kya farak padta hai?" All the anger of the mother gone. Friends, life is a celebration, not a calibration. What do I get? Think, what can I give? Yes, we give problems to the world. Slowly, you will see that every moment of our life is a celebration. Because you are learning. And this learning ability, we have to discover. See, now you know in Mahabharata there was a character. There is a character. Dronacharya rejected Ekalavya, is it not? I don't want to be your guru. What Dronacharya, the Ekalavya did, who cares? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Who cares? Then he became a better archer than Arjuna. So where is the guru? Dronacharya or his commitment? Friends, therefore, till such time we are having a body, we require some support. And that support is what? When we look at his or her picture, we get oriented for something higher. That's all. The gurus are like the post with a arrow mark. They guide us. On a pillar, it was written towards Bombay. So only the arrow was like that, and Mumbai it was written. One person went and stood there. What? Mumbai aage? No, Dumbo. This is a arrow mark. You have to walk in that direction. Oh, exactly the same way. We see the Guru's picture and then start crying. No, 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 no. Learn from every experience. Those who have committed to the spiritual life, this is the spiritual life. With every experience, if we learn, we grow wise. If we don't learn from every experience of our life, we grow old and otherwise. Old otherwise people are the mobile complaint boxes. Wherever they go, they have complaint. Ultimately, दुनिया बनाने वाले काहे को दुनिया बनाए? Oh God, why did you create this world? Just to trouble you, no other purpose. Friends, give it a try and be committed to learning from every single experience. Sadguru is in your heart. Like the space is in your suitcase. Don't have to get from outside. For that, empty the want and the I. If the I is removed, you will never be miserable. In deep sleep, no I. There we are neither mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. Because there is no I, we are happy. Because we are happy, we snore. What is snoring? Expression of happiness. Try to snore now. You cannot. Because you are not happy. Swamiji khatam hi nahi kar rahe. He is not finishing it off. I think 1 hour is over. Okay. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.